reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Connect flush.
Look at you dig that. Boom.
Welcome to the reality of wrestling. I'm Matt Topolsky. He's Brad Gilmore. They're the Row Nation. And don't touch that dial because the next hour is going to be can't miss. Brad, titles galore up for grabs this week on the Row. Let's start with the Diamonds division where Jada and Miranda square off against Kylie Ray, a triple threat to determine the Diamonds division champion.
Hey, you know what? Anything can happen in these triple threat matches. You know, normally when a champion goes into a match, they have a 50% chance of retaining that. In a triple threat match, the champion's advantage goes down to 33% chance of retaining the championship. That's a huge disadvantage for the champion tonight.
In addition to that, Brad, the Reality of Wrestling Championship is also up for grabs in our main event. At one time, he was considered the undefeated Latin heartthrob Gino. A few weeks ago, right here on the Reality of Wrestling, he suffered his first defeat at the hands of the Reality of Wrestling champion, East Snow. That was a triple threat match. Tonight, they face one-on-one for that championship. Your thoughts on this return match?
Well, you know, Gino is one of them. I think natural is the best word to describe Gino. He just seems at home in the ring. But East Snow, he's got a different kind of heart. He has a different desire. And once you reach the top of the mountain, once you get to the peak and you become the champion, you're going to do whatever it takes to hold on to that championship. Tonight, I got East Snow.
Evan Snow versus Gino in our main event. But we start off the action this week on the Row with the thoroughbred, the second generation giant Sean Studd, once again attempting to make history.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 300 pounds, the thoroughbred, Sean Studd.
It's not often you walk through the office and you run into a giant. Here at the Reality of Wrestling, we run into them all the time. But not only is he a giant, not only is he the second generation giant, he is an angry giant, Brad Gilmore. And for weeks, Sean Studd has been demanding a title shot, and he has been setting up one challenge after another for himself. Tonight, he looks to make history again.
Well, it looks like tonight, Sean Studd is not going to take on only one person at a time, but two.
We've seen Sean Studd defeat two opponents. We've seen him defeat three in successive matches. Now it looks like Sean Studd will take on two competitors here in a handicap match.
Wait a minute. They're trying to take the big man down. Shoves him down. This one.
Oh, that's ill-advised, young man. That is ill-advised.
Oh, man. Oh, big boot. Doesn't look like it's going to make much difference. Took his head off with a clothesline.
Could you imagine being clotheslined by a 30-foot redwood? Because that's what just happened right there. Choke slam, count to 1,000.
Wow. Well, you gotta pin both the men, I guess, in this match. Uh-oh. This kid's, it's not gonna be good.
Oh!
Man. Oh.
Count to 1,000,000,000. What comes after 1,000,000,000,000?
Googleplex. He won.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Alistair, Elric, and here we go.
Well, Sean Studd looks like he's about to try and outdo the hat trick from a few weeks ago.
Wait a minute.
It's another handicap match.
It's another handicap match. Got to pin both men to win if you're Sean Studd. Sean Studd trying to defeat both men in one night. They both ate a clothesline.
Sean Studd is treating two athletes like human crash test dummies.
And he's stacking them up in the corner. A thoroughbred splash.
A body avalanche from a second-generation giant. Which is angrier and angrier each week. Choke slam. How about another? Someone stop the violence. Cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the thoroughbred, Sean Studd.
He has beaten 2 competitors in one night, 3 competitors in one night, and now 4.
Sean Studd, the thoroughbred, the second-generation giant, making quick work.
When you're damn near 7 feet tall and weigh 300 pounds, you can do whatever the hell you want. Now, there's no one in that locker room that's mean enough, strong enough, big enough to go one-on-one with the thoroughbred.
Oh, wow. TP, I know who that is. That's Van Harrison. Van Harrison just got a huge contract from Reality of Wrestling. He was an all-star defensive end from Louisiana Tech. Booker T scouted him, and he signed him to the row. And it looks like...
It sounds like he has an impressive pedigree in sports, but I don't know if Van Harrison or anyone else is ready for this challenge. The challenge of the second-generation giant. More to come on this as the plot thickens.
History has a chance to repeat itself here tonight at the Reality of Wrestling in the Diamonds division. And starring in that title match here tonight is my guest at this time, Miranda. Now, I mention that because we have had history here recently of first-time competitors in the Diamond division, or in your case, returning for your first title match, walking out as the new Diamonds division championship. Last month, we saw you against Kylie Ray, an incredible match that was unceremoniously interrupted by Jada Keys. Now, in the match tonight, you have the opportunity to take them both on in a triple threat match. Talk to us about the excitement and the preparation here, all for the opportunity to walk out of Texas City potentially as the new Diamonds division champion.
I'm super excited for tonight. I'm super excited and I'm super prepared. I've been training hard, I've been studying hard, I've been watching Jada, I've been watching Kylie. Last month, I had Kylie beat, so I got this. I'm not worried about anything. The only thing that stopped me was Jada Keys. Now, Jada Keys, she's gonna get hers. I promise that. But tonight, the only thing that I'm worried about is walking out of this arena the new Diamonds division champion. I get a chance to take on 2 girls at one time. So tonight, I'm gonna prove to everybody that I'm better than any other girl in this ring. And tonight, I will be walking out your new Diamonds division champion.
The following contest is a triple threat match for the Diamonds Division Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Indianapolis, Indiana, Jada.
Here comes Jada. We've seen a new attitude from her as of late. Last time we saw Jada, she turned on her biffle. Kylie Ray.
This is the first of our double main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. The Diamonds Division Championship is up for grabs. It's a triple threat.
The challenger making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, Miranda.
Back here in Reality of Wrestling as of late. Going to try to capture the one thing that has eluded her whole tenure here in Reality of Wrestling, the Diamonds Championship.
And Miranda just a few weeks ago in action and looked very, very impressive. As a matter of fact, Brad, she was moments away from capturing the Diamonds Division Championship until Jada threw her hat back in the ring.
And their opponents, from Chicago, Illinois, she is the Reality Wrestling Diamonds Division Champion, Kylie Ray.
I don't think there's an athlete in the history of Reality of Wrestling who has been prouder to represent the company and their championship than Kylie Ray. But she's going to have a new attitude, more than just this carefree style, if she's going to defend tonight. Miranda is hungry for that title, and not only does Jada want to capture that championship, it is now personal between her and her former BFF, as you call it.
Yeah, it's definitely personal. You saw it was all business when Kylie Ray went face-to-face with Jada. She's smiling now, and we know she was very happy, TP. She actually took a trip home to Chicago to watch the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. Will Kylie Ray tonight do her city proud and retain that championship?
Look, recent weeks, if we've seen anything from history, it's that anything can and certainly will happen. Oh!
Well, Jada Keys was trying to make an alliance with Miranda.
Oh, but all up here, there are no alliances, and a triple threat almost got her. 2 1/4 right there. The Diamonds Division Championship up for grabs, but both Miranda and Kylie Ray said, "You deserve that, Jada, for interfering in our match a few weeks ago."
Well, definitely, Jada got her receipt. Here we are, Miranda, Kylie Ray. Now it seems to be one-on-one since they've eliminated Jada out of the match.
Well, at least temporarily, fireman's carry takeover right there from Miranda. Not only does Miranda have a new look and a new attitude since returning, but she looks more impressive than she's ever been inside the squared circle. Certainly a threat to become the next Diamonds Division champion. Ever since Kylie Ray captured that title from the Black Diamond Ivory, the Diamonds Division Championship has headed to an entirely new level, Brad.
No, it's definitely, they've upped their game. Kylie Ray has been the champion now for several months after winning the title in her debut match against the former champ, Ivory Robin. And I gotta say, even though she's got a screw loose, she's been very impressive.
Reversal from Miranda. We want to remind everyone at home, still to come, the Reality of Wrestling Championship up for grabs. The champion of the row, Eve Snow, versus the Latin heartthrob Gino, who looks to become a 2-time row champion. That is still to come after this Diamonds Division title match right now.
Oh, wow.
Nice roll through from the champion Kylie Ray into a standing drop kick cover two. Oh my goodness!
Lord.
What a near fall!
Said that Miranda can't compare to her. Some big knees to the midsection. Tosser against the rope, swing and a miss. Miranda.
Oh my goodness! Very impressive.
And there goes Jada again. Oh!
And Miranda dropped face first from that drop toe hold. A nice reversal from the Diamonds Division champion.
Oh. Big splash in the corner.
Kylie Ray at times all smiles, but when she needs to be, she's all business. Right now she's all business with the title hanging in the balance. Reversal again. Oh, and a forearm in the corner from Chicago to Houston. The Diamonds Division champions in control.
Kylie Ray, high risk going up top. Wait a minute, Jada's got him on the leg, but Jada got kicked and she's down again. Kylie Ray, forearm to the face of Miranda. Miranda's down. Kylie continues to go up top.
And now Kylie Ray. Oh, that's why they call it high risk, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Jada finally making her presence felt in this match. And now Miranda's got her hooked. It looks like she's gonna go for some sort of suplex. And Jada's back.
Oh no!
Oh, wow!
A superplex turned into a power bomb by Jada to win the Diamonds Division Championship. My goodness, a kick out at the last moment. Now she tries to turn over Miranda. Cover here, hooks the leg. Miranda slips out the back door at the last moment.
Wow. Jada just waited for her moment to strike. And like a serpent, she slid in the ring. It made her presence felt.
And I'd like to remind everyone at home, the Diamonds Division champion, Kylie Ray, does not need to be pinned in order to lose the championship here.
No, she does not. And, you know, the champion's advantage that one normally has in this match is pretty much out of commission. The title, there's no disqualifications in a championship match. There's in a triple threat match, there's no countouts. There must be a winner. And Kylie Ray has a 33% chance of retaining that title.
Oh!
Turns that into a backbreaker.
Nicely done, hooks the leg to become Diamonds Division champion. Broken up this time by Kylie Ray. We know how important this is to Jada. A friendship has imploded as a result of this Diamonds Division championship. This is personal. This is about the future of their careers. It's about the future of the Diamonds Division. If you are a female athlete in the reality of wrestling, this is the top right here, the Diamonds Division championship.
Nice shoulder block by Jada. Jada turns around.
Luthez press!
Jada.
Oh no, head of steam here from the Diamonds Division champion, and a baseball slide.
Maybe in honor of her world champion Chicago Cubs, a baseball slide. Kylie Ray all smiles, going to pick up Jada. Oh! They're brawling right here in front of us, TP.
Oh!
Miranda, though, on the apron.
Oh, Miranda! Looking for a Hurricane Corona!
Oh, Kylie Ray was going to go for a power bomb. Miranda was able to get a reversal. What is she thinking right now?
Oh, Miranda.
Both women on the outside.
Winding it up, Miranda!
Oh!
Head first! Through the second row, all three competitors are down. This is your main event on the row, and the Diamonds Division Championship is hanging in the balance.
A tope through the second row.
This could be all. Cover. Miranda on her way to making history. Kick out from Kylie Ray. What's it gonna take, Brad Gilmore?
Man, now Miranda definitely showing signs of frustration. She needs to stay calm if she wants to have a cool head and get back into this contest.
Series of reversals again. Jada off the top rope.
Going to pin Miranda.
Cover here on Miranda, two. Kick out once again.
I think she pinned Miranda because it looks like she caught her with a knee and that cross body to the side of the temple. Maybe thought she'd get a better chance of winning right there. Throwing Kylie to the side. Now Miranda, big clothesline.
This is anybody's match. Now we are in deep water. This is the attrition moment for all three of these competitors. It comes down to conditioning. 100% conditioning. Who wants it bad enough? Is it Jada? Is it Miranda? Is it Kylie Ray, the current Diamonds Division champion?
Oh! Kylie Ray rolling through and caught a big spear by Miranda. Miranda getting tossed to the outside.
And the toss to the outside. Wait a minute. Cover here. Hooks the leg. Jada's done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and new reality of wrestling, Diamonds Division Champion, Jada!
Can you believe what we just saw? Jada taking advantage of the big spear by Miranda.
Jada is the brand new Diamonds Division champion. The biggest moment of her career. Dare I say, the biggest moment of her life.
We thought she was a non-factor throughout the entirety of this match, spending most of her time on the outside. She capitalized with that big spear by Miranda. Out of obscurity, Jada is the new Diamonds Division champion.
Kylie Ray has been champion for over half a year, but that reign comes to its conclusion tonight. And now, a championship matchup between Gino and E. Snow is next. What?
All eyes will be on the main event later tonight. and all eyes will be on the reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling champion, my guest at this time, E. Snow. Now, Snow, you have been carrying this championship with pride ever since defeating J.J. Blake for the vacant championship. But tonight, you are going one-on-one against the former Reality of Wrestling champion, Gino. Now, he came on here a few weeks ago and correctly said that he has not been defeated in one-on-one matches. So talk to us about your mindset. What are your thoughts going into this incredibly important main event?
Tonight is the night where all the stars align and all the pieces to the puzzle come together. And everyone's going to finally get to see the big picture. Even though I've painted it out perfectly clear for everyone to see, everyone's fallen off the mountain, including you, Gino. It was only a matter of time before your time was up. It was only a matter of time before that big head of yours inflated with so much Latino heat that it created a delusion where you still think that you're the best, when you can clearly see that East Snow's the best. And with that, I'm the man that raised the bar, and the only man that's going to be able to jump over that bar is East Snow. Thank you.
Stud, Sean Stud, you just destroyed 4 competitors, and after a guy came out and interrupted you, well, who was that guy?
Who was that? That's a good question, because I have no idea who that no-name nobody was. I'll tell you who he was. Someone that knew that the only chance to get a spot on this show is to come interrupt the second-generation giant, the thoroughbred Sean Stud. Now I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to throw him a bone, and I'm going to give him a shot. And I'm going to show everyone in the back, once I whip him all up and around that ring, the only way the thoroughbred can, why I'm the most dominant force that's ever been in Reality of Wrestling.
Looks like Cedric Payne and Ruthless Ryan Davison made it to a vertical base. Here he comes. And a big clothesline, sending both men over the top rope.
Nice reversal, looking for death reigns.
Oh wait, Hammer caught it.
Oh, it could be Hammer time, and it is! Drops the hammer, cover 1, 2.
Wait a minute, no. The referee didn't get the hand down.
Well, why not? Well, why didn't he?
The force of expert tutelage prevented him from cutting free.
Tutelage. Stevie Ray grabbed the official and drug him out of the ring, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is called a disqualification.
That's how you do it. Told you we had to protect our image. We had to.
Hey, wait just a second, guys.
God, that don't scare her.
Whoa, you guys issued the challenge, but there's no doubt about it, man.
Hey, shut up, cameraman. You hold about what? You hold the camera so you got an opinion. Get out.
What? Huh? What's there no doubt about? That we're the tag team champs? Because there is no doubt about that. Once again, we proved we are the best team in this company.
Hey, man. Expert tutelage, you can never fail. Our boy Stevie always has our backs. That's why he's the best. That's why we're the best. And as long as these are on our shoulders, can't nobody say nothing. Nobody ain't taking them.
Hey, Rob Barn. Hey, can we get a quick word?
Yeah, of course. I've had a couple of weeks to cool down and get my mind right, so sure, fire away, man.
How do you feel about your match with Mitch Baxter?
And the thing is, I beat Mitch, and I should be satisfied with that. It was only a couple of weeks ago, I was here and I was talking about, I just gotta focus on winning. All I wanted was climb up the rankings. And I did that, but I'm not satisfied. And what it comes down to is, Mitch has a problem with me. I don't understand why. I don't know what it's about, and I don't need to know. But down on the beaches of Cronulla, I only learned one way to solve this kind of problem. So I went to Booker T, and he has approved my challenge. Texas's favorite immigrant, Rob Barnes, versus the one, Mitch Baxter. One more match. No. One more fight. And then maybe, once I'm done with Mitch, maybe then I'll be satisfied.
Thanks, Rob.
While most superstars here at the World Gym Arena are getting ready for their matches here tonight, my guest at this time has JJ Blake. Tonight, the main event, Gino E. Snow, Reality of Wrestling Championship, a match that you said should include you, and yet Gino is the one in the main event. You've had a few weeks to think about it, stew over it. What are your feelings here watching this match now from the back?
Well, Chris, it's two of the best that this company has to offer. Reality of Wrestling, the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line. It's E. Snow versus Gino, two of the best we have to offer in the world. And they're just gonna, duke it out. And my wishes to the, both of them, and may the best man win.
Wow, wasn't expecting that, but I mean that's great that you were.
Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? So I just calmed down. I just was like, oh, it's cool, bro. Y'all can go for the heavyweight championship, and I'ma just sit here and just relax and just watch the show. Like they'll be lucky if I don't come out there. They'll be lucky if I don't come out there and beat the brakes off of both of them. Let me tell you something. They may be the best. They may be the best of Reality of Wrestling. They may be the best in the world, the two of them, but I'm better. I'm better. That's my championship they're fighting for. That's mine. That belt, that championship, the Road Championship, that's for me. It's not for you. You're keeping it warm. You're just going to walk around with it on your shoulder all day long, acting like it's the best thing in the world. But when I come and take it, when I come and I take that championship and I win it and I hold it up over your carcass and stare at the camera, you're going to know this was the day that I told you I'm going to be the World Heavyweight Champion. I don't care who wins this match. I don't care who wins it. I don't care if Gino wins it. I don't care if E. Snow wins it. I don't care if Santa Claus interferes in the match and he wins it. Whoever has that belt, when it's all said and done, is going to be the next target. I'm too hard on you, man. I'm good. I'm great. I'm dynamite.
There was a time when my soul, when my essence, when Legion was divided amongst 5 individuals. That's not the case anymore. We have moved on into a new era, into a new age of Legion. Now, I have men, free of will, open of mind, who follow me, follow my words. They know what I say is true. Nomak. And for they spilt the blood of saints and prophets and grew power from it. Nomak wants more power. And what is life, if not just an unending quest for power? He follows me for that power, for we are Legion. And we are many.
Welcome back to the row, Matt Topolsky and Brad Gilmore for the Reality of Wrestling. And Brad, coming up next, it's the biggest prize in the company, the Reality of Wrestling Championship. It's the Latin heartthrob Gino versus the current champion, E. Snow. A lot to prove for Gino.
It's a lot to prove for Gino, but it's a lot to prove for E. Snow. Some say it's easy to get to the championship, but it's hard to maintain the championship, and that's what E. Snow's going to have to do here tonight. Can he do it? We're going to have to see.
It's Evan Snow versus the man that he ended his undefeated streak against, and that is Gino. The championship is up for grabs. It's next. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of Reality of Wrestling is just moments away. And this man, once called the undefeated Latin heartthrob Gino, is undefeated no more, thanks to the current Reality of Wrestling champion, E. Snow. But this time, it's one-on-one for the Reality of Wrestling championship. The stakes couldn't be any higher. Was almost primarily dominated by the success of the Latin heartthrob Gino, until that title was stripped away from him by Booker T. It has been a long and winding road since, but as they say, chaos is a ladder, and guess who climbed that ladder? Evan Snow, the new Reality of Wrestling champion. It's E. Snow versus Gino in the main event. We invite everyone at home to join in on the conversation for this historic matchup. Use that hashtag #RowOnCW on all social media. Massive implications here, Brad Gilmore, as we look at E. Snow trying to do something thought unthinkable just a few weeks ago, and that's to defeat Gino. He is the only competitor in Reality of Wrestling who has done so, but can he do it again?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Monterrey, Mexico, Gino. And introducing, from Hip Hop USA, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Evan Snow.
Well, here we go, Topolsky. Gino, E. Snow, the Reality of Wrestling Championship is on the line, and it is our main event. Use that hashtag #RowOnCW to join in the conversation. Here we go.
Early predictions, Brad Gilmore. Who do you have in this one?
Well, you know what, TP, you said it. E. Snow, the only man to beat Gino in Reality of Wrestling. If he can beat him once, he can beat him again. The only thing working against Evan Snow, in my opinion, is that when he beat Gino, it was in a triple threat match. Gino has still not been defeated one-on-one. Oh. Snapmare takeover, headlock there by Gino.
Two of the hottest stars in professional wrestling right now, certainly in the Reality of Wrestling, Evan Snow and Gino. And you heard the polarized reaction from the crowd as this matchup started. Some Gino fans, some E. Snow fans. I don't know if it's mutual appreciation, perhaps a little bit of nostalgia for Gino being champion. Regardless, the World Gym Arena is sitting on the edge of its seat for this matchup.
Roll through there by Gino. Oh, big arm drag right there. Evan Snow's weapons in his arsenal are sometimes limitless, but he always looking for that snow angel or that hip-hop drop off the top rope.
Oh. You've got to wonder what's been going through Gino's mind all week leading up to this matchup. Knife edge chop in the corner, knowing he was going to get this one-on-one opportunity against East Snow, which is what he claimed he deserved all along after being stripped of that championship in the first place by Booker T.
Well, you know what? I think right now he's in a crisis of confidence. In that triple threat match, he thought he was going to win. And why shouldn't he have thought he was going to win? He always does. In a lot of ways, it was like the presidential election. It was a sure lock-in for Hillary Clinton. Trump came out of nowhere, won with a major victory, upset victory. And that's what Evan Snow did. Not only when he won the title,
to retain the championship kickout,
but when he defeated Gino. So right now, Gino's in a crisis of confidence, I think. Oh! He's got to beat East Snow to prove to himself that he still is the Latin heartthrob.
And in doing so would become a two-time Reality of Wrestling champion. Oh! High intensity, fast-paced, chain wrestling between two of the finest tuned athletes in that locker room. Don't touch that dial. Reality of Wrestling rolls on after this break. But as we stated earlier, when he was stripped of that championship, East Snow took advantage of the biggest opportunity of his career, and now a Snow Angel on the way.
Looking for that Snow Angel reversal.
Scarlet Letter. No, reversal here. Looks for that short arm clothesline instead.
Oh,
neck breaker. Cover here, hooks the leg to retain the championship. 2 and a kick out.
Well, dueling chants from the Reality of Wrestling Nation. A Let's Go Gino and then a Snow, Snow, Snow chant going on right now.
Mutual respect for 2 of the best athletes in recent memory in the Reality of Wrestling. The championship is up for grabs. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Oh my goodness!
Oh my Lord!
He connected flush, and East Snow went sternum first across that steel rail.
Wow.
That guardrail is to protect the members of the Row Nation from the competitors inside of it, but it is of little protection to the athletes who are dueling right now for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. That could have done severe damage to win the championship, Gino 2. East Snow slips out. You talk about confidence, Brad Gilmore. East Snow has been supremely confident in recent weeks. Nonchalant cover here from the challenger. You have to do more than that to beat East Snow. Disrespectful cover. Now 2 and a kick out.
Gino wrenching back on the neck. Trying to keep Snow on the ground. You know, East Snow is definitely dangerous when he's up on his feet or when he's on the top rope. I think this is a great strategy by Gino. Round and pound. Keep him on the mat.
East Snow trying to battle back here.
Uh-oh. Gino. Oh, my Lord. I don't even...
Impressive reversal, and East Snow face plants, center of the ring to win the Reality of Wrestling Championship. 2 and a kick out.
And a nonchalant cover by Gino. Very, very poor choice right there. He had an opportunity to capitalize on that excellent reversal and maybe recapture the championship. No.
In the sport of professional wrestling, momentum is everything. And right now, the momentum clearly in the favor of Gino in this matchup. Can he continue it? Can he keep it up? Can he recapture the Row Championship?
Oh! Big kick to the midsection. You know, I talked about some of the weapons in East Snow's arsenal, but we always know Gino has those swift kicks.
Roll up here, center of the ring, kick out at 2.
And looking to implement the Scarlet Letter, which has won him so many victories here in the Row.
Oh, and East Snow landing some decisive blows in the center of the ring there.
Oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Looks like he may have tweaked his knee right there.
Well, we know the history of the knee injuries that East Snow has had to overcome in the past.
Oh! And Gino hesitation drop kick right there to that knee that East Snow is favoring.
That is one way to ground East Snow, a man who lives in the clouds, who makes his living coming off the top rope. This is smart strategy from Gino. Innovative maneuver now, putting a tremendous amount of pressure on that damaged knee, and they are in the dead center of the ring. This could be all for the champion.
And for viewers who are not aware of the injury that East Snow sustained at the Summer of Champions 1, he severely damaged his knee, tearing every ligament inside his knee. It was almost a career-ending injury.
Evan Snow has to be in agonizing pain right now. The challenger, who held that championship longer than any other competitor in reality of wrestling history, is trying to become a two-time champion, and it looks like it is just any second now, and Gino is going to walk out of the World Gym Arena with the reality of wrestling title.
Well, Gino, I mean, one of the most natural athletes we've ever seen, and always innovative, and this is the exact position that he wanted East Snow in, on the ground and in agony. Oh, wait, Snow, though, gets a nice reversal, stiff elbow.
Part of a champion.
Oh!
Right back to that knee again. Here's a cover, hooks the leg. The complexion of this main event has changed dramatically. Evan Snow on one good leg. Not an even matchup at all for Gino, who hangs on, paying homage to the late legendary Eddie Guerrero here.
And in Texas, no less, Eddie Guerrero out of El Paso.
Oh!
The great Guerrero family going back to Corey Guerrero, and what a suplex into the corner right there.
Cover, a kick out at one, but the damage has certainly been done. And Evan Snow starts, at this point, he needs to start thinking about his career. He needs to start thinking about his career, come on! And Gino wraps that leg and that knee across the metal post. What's left of it, if you will.
A smart move by Gino, rolls in to break the count. And he's going to utilize that again. Oh! Snow with a great counter. Wait a minute. Now we're up to a count of 4, though. We're up to a count of 5 now. If Gino can't get to his feet and get in the ring before a 10 count, kiss that championship goodbye.
Gino went head first. They have split his head open on that metal post. This is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, gets in right at 9.
Gino's out on his feet, Brad. How is East Snow doing this? Oh, and he missed the mark and lands on that knee again.
That was a major mistake by East Snow. Major mistake. Gino's gonna roll
Springboard
in.
senton, rolls over the top.
East Snow caught him, maybe caught him a little bit low right there. Referee out of position, so he couldn't call it, but oh! Nice counter.
I remind everyone at home, this is for the Reality of Wrestling Championship.
Can he make it up to the top, though? Can he make it up to the top, DP?
East Snow perched up top. He's on one good leg, folks.
Somehow he's sustaining his weight on the second rope. But it's just, to be honest with you, it just hurts to stand up for East Snow right now, let alone on the second rope.
Oh, no.
What is he thinking here?
The lengths these two athletes will go to either capture or reclaim the championship.
Oh!
A Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
If East Snow can make the cover, he will retain his Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, but that is a big if. He's on one good leg, and he might have damaged it even further with that Hurricane Rana. Both men look to get to a vertical base, and they have, and now he's looking for the Snow Angel.
That Snow Angel right there from East Snow. How is he holding up the weight of Gino?
Wait a minute. Scarlet Letter. Wait a minute.
Reversal.
East
Rolls
Snow.
through. East Snow 1, 2. He retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, and still your Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Brad Snow!
Gino attempted the scarlet letter, missed the mark both times. East Snow with an innovative reversal, rolls through and gets the quick 3 count. Evan Snow retains, and look at the shock on the face of Gino. He thought he had East Snow right where he wanted him, Brad Gilmore.
He thought he had him, and East Snow had it well scouted. Grabbed that top rope to counter that scarlet letter and retain that championship.
Evan Snow is still the Reality of Wrestling champion, but the consequences of that knee injury tonight still unknown. Walk through the office and you run into a giant. Here at the Reality of Wrestling, we run into them all the time, but not only is he a giant, not only is he the second generation giant, he is an angry giant, Brad Gilmore, and for weeks, Sean Studd has been demanding a title shot, and he has been setting up one challenge after another for himself. Tonight, he looks to make history again.
Looks like tonight, Sean Studd is not going to take on only one person at a time, but 2.
We've seen Sean Studd defeat 2 opponents. We've seen him defeat 3 in successive matches. Now it looks like Sean Studd will take on 2 competitors here in a handicap match.
Wait a minute. They're trying to take the big man down. Shoves him down. This one.
Oh, that's ill-advised, young man. That is ill-advised. Oh!
Oh, big boot. Doesn't look like it's going to make much difference. Took his head off with a clothesline.
Could you imagine? Sean Studd is treating 2 athletes like human crash test dummies.
And he's stacking them up in the corner. Uh-oh. A thoroughbred splash.
A body avalanche from a second-generation giant. Which is angrier and angrier each week. Choke slam. How about another? Someone stop the violence. Cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the thoroughbred, Sean Studd!
He has beaten 2 competitors in one night, 3 competitors in one night, and now 4.
Sean Studd, the thoroughbred, the second-generation giant, making quick work.
When you're damn near 7 feet tall and weigh 300 pounds, you can do whatever the hell you want. Now, there's no one in that locker room that's mean enough, strong enough, big enough to go.
In addition to that, Brad, the Reality of Wrestling Championship is also up for grabs in our main event. At one time, he was considered the undefeated Latin heartthrob Gino. A few weeks ago, right here on the Reality of Wrestling, he suffered his first defeat at the hands of the Reality of Wrestling champion, East Snow. That was a triple threat match. Tonight, they face one-on-one for that championship. Your thoughts on this return match?
Well, you know, Gino is one of them. I think natural is the best word to describe Gino. He just seems at home in the ring. But East Snow, he's got a different kind of heart. He has a different desire. And once you reach the top of the mountain, once you get to the peak and you become the champion, you're going to do whatever it takes to hold on to that championship. Tonight, I got East Snow.
Evan Snow versus Gino in our main event, but we start off the action this week on the roll with the thoroughbred, the second-generation giant Sean Studd, once again attempting to make history.
The following contest is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 300 pounds, the thoroughbred, Sean Studd.
It's not often you... Oh my goodness, a Davidson driver! And you know what comes next, Brad?
455!
The Reality of Wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
This 15 feet in the air! Brian takes him up top! Oh, look at this! Oh my God!
Won't testify.
Oh, connect flush! Polsky. He's Brad Gilmore. They're the Row Nation. And don't touch that dial because the next hour is going to be can't miss, Brad. Titles galore up for grabs this week on the Row. Let's start with the Diamonds division where Jada and Miranda square off against Kylie Ray, a triple threat to determine the Diamonds division champion.
Hey, you know what? Anything can happen in these triple threat matches. You know, normally when a champion goes into a match, they have a 50% chance of retaining that. In a triple threat match, the champion's advantage goes down to 33% chance of retaining the championship. That's a huge disadvantage for the champion tonight.
And being clotheslined by a 30-foot Redwood, because that's what just happened right there. Choke slam, count to 1,000.
Wow. Well, you gotta pin both the men, I guess, in this match. Uh-oh. This kid's, it's not gonna be good.
Oh!
Man. Oh.
Count to 1,000,000,000. What comes after 1,000,000,000?
Googleplex. He won.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Alistair, Elric, and Al. Here we go.
Well, Sean Studd looks like he's about to try and outdo the hat trick from a few weeks ago.
Wait a minute.
It's another handicap match.
It's another handicap match. Got to pin both men to win if you're Sean Studd. Sean Studd trying to defeat both men in one night. They both ate a clothesline.